morning. Getting an early start. Nights go by fast when you work late and get back up early. Yep, they sure do. Heading down into Scottsdale to get a dumpster. Good morning. Sun's up finally, and we have some junk removal to do this morning as a couple. A friend of ours is going to help us as well. We're removing a pergola and we're giving it to our friend. So we can't destroy it and cut it up with sawzalls and grinders. We actually have to dismantle it, disassemble it bolt by bolt. And this pergola actually has louvers on it so the roof can fully enclose. It's kind of cool. So we're going to disassemble that, and then we have a furniture removal here in Anthem, and then go on to a metal recycling job too. So dumpster this morning, hopping into some junk removal, going to switch trailers and get Mrs. Muscle.
Let me know. Yeah, appreciate it.
So these top maybe that's why he had to use the hand.
Yeah, that's the way, my deal is you get in the truck, like you're only somewhere for not very long. You get back in the truck, you work hard, get back in. So if you got air conditioning, it's pretty slick.
Yeah. Full shade. These things weren't very tight. All right, that pergola is gone. It was so sketchy trying to take it down. There was just all the weight on the top of it, and we didn't see it get put together, so it was really hard trying to figure out how the louvers popped out. It's gone now though. We were standing up on ladders trying to support the weight of it as it came down. It was kind of sketchy.
Too bad we didn't film it.
Yeah. We were just trying not to hurt ourselves or hurt the house. All right, we're back on the road. It's 12 o'clock. I guess we're about 7.5 hours into working today. Just the beginning. Just the beginning. Need to head to the dump to unload this trailer. Had a lot of stuff in there from last night, and then we just did a small job here in Anthem. Most of it, we didn't have space to take a big table saw and some gliding Adirondack chairs. So I'm gonna go to the dump, head to South Phoenix, get a load of metal, then come back up north to Anthem, take care of a few jobs here in town. It's a good day, busy day. Mrs. Muscles had to take care of mom duties and family things, so I dropped her off. It's a balancing act, having children and a family and not full-time childcare and trying to run a growing business. It's just a lot going on. Sometimes it means late nights and early mornings and working every chance you get, here, there, and everywhere in between. It's a lot to manage. But you have to stay calm, stay focused, and be relentless. All right, I just got down here to the metal scrapyard in South Phoenix. I am dropping off a load, 9,000 pounds, 8 or 9,000 pounds of steel for recycling. And every day they're changing what scales we go on. So you kind of gotta stay on your toes around here. There's a lot of heavy equipment and trucks and cranes and all this crazy stuff moving around. Check this out. Thing's got an electromagnet. This is all mashed up, shredded steel. It's pretty incredible. It looks like dirt, but it's not. So if you find a job where you have a lot of metal to recycle and you want to be the one hauling it to the recycler, and you're in Phoenix, this company's a really good one to work with. I just happened to get lucky and call the right guy, and he connected me with their buyers who offered us a price per ton, and it's been pretty good so far. We probably got another week or more doing this. They got some huge speed bumps in here, and my trailer doesn't like them when there's 8,000 or 9,000 pounds sitting on it. That's a school bus. Time to recycle the bus. All right, I'm just leaving South Phoenix, headed north. Off I-17 on my way home, I have a job to do. It's day number 2 for a tenant house clean out. The tenant lived there 10 years. Man, they put some nasty stuff in this house. The stove yesterday that I removed, covered in oil and grease. Like, how did that not catch on fire? I don't know if they were like deep frying their food all day long, every day, or what, but it was sick. I had to throw my gloves away just from that stove. It was just nasty oil. But I'm going back today. Homeowners ripped out all the carpet and we took out all of that plus appliances yesterday. So now, I don't know, I'm just removing like bags of trash or something. Pretty sure I gotta go through the alleyway to get to the back side of their house. So that's the plan. I'll probably go dump that and then go do a few small jobs up in Anthem. It's only 3 o'clock, so I got a few more hours for sure. Time to go down the alley, and looks like there's a guy in the way doing some drugs. Uh-oh. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Drove over a mattress, now it's stuck to the trailer. What is going on with this? Oh my gosh. This is gross. Finally got it out. So this mattress, I dragged from like 150 yards down the way, and got wrapped around the U-bolts. So I ended up having to pull forward, back up, pull forward, back up. Finally got it out of there. That was interesting. Just another day in the alley in Phoenix. Looks like they got some stuff ready for us. And now it's time for the toilets. It's 110 today or whatever it is in Phoenix, and I'm in an alleyway wearing black, loading up toilets. It's the American dream. Self-employment. All right, trailer's getting loaded full. Time to shut the doors. That was rough. There's no lying, that was tough work. This temperature, out in the sun, just making trips to the backyard back and forth. I wasn't going in the house at all, so there's really no shade. And I was there for an hour, solid hour, loading this up. So there's probably 2,000 or 3,000 pounds of junk and quite a bit of lumber. I think they broke down some cabinets and wooden boxes and various containers or something. So, and then a bunch of wet stuff. It hasn't rained in a while, so I don't know how all these blankets and stuff were drenched, but it's kind of gross, honestly. It's 4:30. I guess I've been at it now for 12 hours. It's a good solid work day. There's 2 more jobs I want to get to tonight before I have some family commitments, but I don't know if it's going to happen. The trailer's pretty full, probably 90% full, and the dump's closed in 23 minutes, so that's a bit of a squeeze. Well, it's hammer down time. It's 4:51, trying to get to the dump before 5. If there's no line, I should be able to roll right up onto the scales if they haven't closed early. They don't usually, but those security guards are kind of strict about getting that gate shut right at 5. They'll even reduce how many scales they have open if there's no line. They're just like antsy to get out of there, I guess. It's a little different mindset than an entrepreneur or someone that's, man, I'd like to go do 2 more jobs on the way home. If the trailer's empty, that sets me up good for tomorrow, you know, like it's a different mindset than an employee. So we'll see. Got my hopes up. You might just see my hopes get crushed here in a minute though. We'll see. See what I mean? He's already got one gate closed. It's not 5. We got 5 till. Let's get over these scales and get unloaded, baby. We got this. Turn green. There she is. Yeehaw! There he goes. Let's get this thing dumped. Get up to Anthem. Gotta pick up a basketball hoop and some other random stuff on the side of this landlord's house. We got tenants there that are getting rid of some stuff, and landlords are hiring us to get rid of it. So gonna knock that out, and then grab some tree branches for a friend of ours that I think got a letter from the HOA. Said, you need to get these things out of here. So that's gonna wrap up our day. She's empty. 2,000 pounds of debris in her horse. She's a beauty. All right. Just checked in with the renter. Didn't want to startle him. Oh, this thing's in the way. Okay, so I'm hauling these 3 fans, the lantern, and the basketball hoop. And I'm sure they're related parts. So the beam and the gutter stay. So I was tipping over the basketball hoop base, and usually it's either sand or water. This one had a liquid, but it's like a, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's like a jelly. Did they put something in this to turn the water into like a semi-solid? I don't know. But I just hosed this off. I don't want their animals trying to eat it, so just disgusting. I don't know what that is. I'm hoping it evaporates with the heat. It's just kind of strange. It's like a, I don't even know what to call it. So we got one more stop to make after this. I just finished up with that basketball hoop removal. There was some ceiling fans, a few other things. And then the tenant comes out and asks me if I can haul some heavy boxes upstairs. Like the kind of box that mattresses come in, where they're like compressed, air vacuum sealed, whatever, rolled up. These things were stinking heavy. Good exercise. Time to get some tree branches. Last stop of the day. We're having quote requests come in from a friend. He referred us. It's good to be working. Getting the salt lines. Is that salt or just dirt? I don't know. Probably salt. Time to drink some salt packets. Getting this mattress pad, a couple piles of branches, and maybe some other stuff. We'll see. Last job of the day in the books. Hooray!